Hey everybody, what's up? Another day, new shirt here. I'm well rested. Let's move on to our next video. This video is about using Google and YouTube together. So put your video up on YouTube with the hopes of being on page 1 of Google. And it's actually very easy to do. YouTube is owned by Google, and Google understands the power of video, just like they understand the power of mobile, which is another hot area to be in. And I always take notice as to what Google's doing. Just like if you are in a small town and you notice a Walmart comes to the town. You may or may not like Walmart, but Walmart's smart, and they know that that town, if they just put in a store there, they know it's going to be viable for a certain amount of years, or they're banking on that. Same thing with Google. Google's taking over YouTube. I know YouTube's viable just from that standpoint alone. So being on page 1 of Google, of course, is huge because Google is still the dominant player in terms of the search market. So if you can get a video on page 1 of Google, that's huge. So how do you do that? Some of the most important things are, number 1, having the specific keyword that you want ranked in both the headline of the video, the tags, and the description. Don't spam it, don't put it 100 times in the description, but put it there at least a couple times. Very important that you do all 3. Number 2, use social bookmarking sites to your advantage. So, some of the ones that I really like are Hub Pages, Squidoo, Dig, and Stumble Upon, and that's my wife's blog. So let me close that out. So so put your YouTube's videos or the link to that video on those sites. Now those are just some of the major ones. There are literally hundreds of them, and there are programs out there that you can use that will actually put your video up on all of those sites, and some of those are you can pay for. I usually just stick to the main ones, but you could actually blast it out to all those different sites if you wanted to. So getting those links back from those sites can do it. Now you can also just have links from your YouTube videos on other sites to get backlinks back, and of course the more sites you're on, the most relevant sites that you're on, Google is going to look at that and get that on your get that ranked. But I don't necessarily like to just go put my video on some site and hope that they put it on, and that's why I go out myself to these social bookmarking sites and do it myself and be proactive, as opposed to hoping someone else will accept my link. I always want to be proactive when I'm doing these things. So it's very simple. Just be specific with your keyword, and there's a good chance that you can get ranked on Google and on the first page. And if you do, that's huge.